In the 2020s, automotive corporations mirrored the industrial machines they built. Strategy was a document drafted annually, distributed through rigid departmental silos, and executed on a strict quarterly schedule. The vehicles themselves were similarly static. A car was a fixed piece of hardware whose capability and value peaked the exact moment it rolled off the assembly line, followed by years of steady degradation. This linear, quarter-by-quarter execution model struggled to keep pace with exponential market change. By the time a rigid organization reacted to a new consumer trend, the market had often already moved on. While much of the 2020s was defined by a fear that robots would replace the workforce, the more immediate threat to these companies was total organizational paralysis. This diagram represents traditional corporate hierarchy. By 2040, it's replaced by the living organization, an entity continuously reconfiguring its structure to match its environment. These organizations plan continuously. Strategy is a living process, fed by real-time intelligence, rapid experimentation, and constant feedback loops. By 2040, the organization exists as a unified intelligence system, where human participants and AI agents operate within a single integrated structure. The physical vehicle development cycle has compressed through the use of AI-native design and deep system simulation. Once deployed, these vehicles function as learning systems. Continuous over-the-air updates mean a car sold in 2040 is measurably smarter and more capable in 2042 because its onboard intelligence has grown. This graph illustrates the legacy economic model, a single revenue spike from a one-time sale, followed by a flat line. The learning vehicle has ended this model, replacing it with vehicle-hour subscriptions, where customers access different mobility tiers based on their immediate needs. Sustaining these mobility tiers requires an AI infrastructure that handles fleet allocation across cities, manages predictive maintenance before components fail, and optimizes energy consumption across the entire network. This infrastructure allows organizations to anticipate customer needs. The system recognizes a shift in a user's life circumstances and offers tailored vehicle upgrades or financing options proactively, removing the friction from the user experience. Dealership networks have transitioned into dedicated experience nodes as the physical sales lot becomes obsolete. AI-managed digital channels have absorbed the administrative friction of purchasing, financing, and standard service scheduling. The physical dealership space is now reserved for complex mobility consultations, community relationship building, and the tactile experience of interacting with new vehicle formats. Physical retail remains a premium asset, but its use is limited to aspects of commerce that require human presence and specialized judgment. Within the 2040 workforce, AI agents now handle roughly 60 to 70% of cognitive tasks by volume. Routine diagnostics and standard repairs are now executed by automated robotic systems, shifting the nature of automotive service. This automation has elevated the human technician to a specialized overseer. These roles focus on complex mechanical repairs, customer consultations, and the management of the automated systems themselves. This transition toward high-skill human oversight coincides with a massive expansion in safety data. By 2040, autonomous systems have logged billions of miles, proving they are statistically safer than human drivers by a significant margin. While the data provides the evidence, public trust was earned through transparency. Organizations that managed inevitable system failures with public honesty rather than deflection became the brands consumers rely on. In this automated landscape, organizations compete on the quality of their specialized human judgment and the demonstrated integrity of their brands. Brand equity is no longer measured by physical inventory or the logo on a vehicle's hood. Value is now determined by the quality and reliability of the intelligence relationship between the organization and the user. The industry has become an ecosystem that learns from every mile driven and adapts its physical resources to meet shifting demands without traditional friction. A symbiotic balance has emerged, where AI processes the massive volume of operational data while humans navigate the resulting ambiguity and nuance. The industry has moved beyond traditional manufacturing. The automotive company is now an intelligent system with human participants, a model that has replaced the transactional structures of the previous century. However, This balance rests on an intelligence infrastructure that continues to learn and compound its own capabilities. In the late 2040s, we are approaching a theoretical threshold. The intelligence system is reaching a point where it may no longer require human oversight to design its next iteration. This leads to the final question of our series. What is the ultimate destination of an artificial intelligence system that learns how to build itself?